As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. But at what point are you gonna resolve the resentment? At some point, you need to be the one going through something.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Sharon and Levi Thompson are suing retreat owner Asher Griffin in the amount of $540. The Thompsons claim they were injured on the first day of their Kama Sutra retreat and say Mr. Griffin didn't instruct them safely.
Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, you're suing Mr. Griffin for $540 for negligence, for injuries that you suffered.
That's correct.
At one of his resorts. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, how long y'all been married?
25 years.
Okay. You have any children?
Two.
Yeah, two.
Adult children?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We were recently empty nesters.
All right. So what is it that you do for a living?
I run a retreat that is meant to help individuals come closer together that might have lost the spark in their relationship.
Okay, so tell me what your background is for that.
I actually come from a family of folks that have been focusing on this art form and this type
What art form is this?
Kama Sutra.
Okay.
It's an Indian old ancient text that enlightens people with respect to eroticism, sensuality, and personal self-fulfillment.
Okay, so what have you done to train yourself as an expert in this?
I've studied the texts.
Right.
I've gone into the original Sanskrit.
Okay.
And my father was also a practitioner of this art, and
Okay.
I learned everything from him, really.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
Pretty much most of my life, since I was about 20 years old, yes.
Okay, so how did you find out about this defendant?
I did some research online. We
Okay.
originally we're going to take a class. We wanted to spice our love life up a little bit since the kids were gone.
All right, so did you have them sign any waiver, any contracts?
I actually do have a waiver that I brought with me.
Okay, let me see the waiver that they had to sign. Okay, but there was no contract.
There is a contract also, yes, but it's ultimately encompassed in that waiver.
All right, so you get there, and 3 to 5, we have group Kama Sutra classes.
Indeed.
Okay, so what happens from 3 to 5, day 1?
3 to 5, we sit together and I explain to them the philosophy behind.
Oh, how many other couples?
There's 7 couples total.
Okay, 14 people.
14 people.
Okay.
And I discuss the philosophy behind Kama Sutra, and then we
Okay.
talk about what's going to happen throughout the next 2 days.
Okay.
And then I sort of start to ease them into the process of getting comfortable around other people.
Right.
And then we go into the dinner after that.
Okay, so there was no, nobody was practicing the positions that time.
Yeah, it
so
happens at
how were
night.
you that first session, 3 to 5, day 1?
It was great.
That
Yeah.
went well.
We were enjoying it.
Okay, so then you had from 9 to 11, you had the night Kama Sutra class.
Indeed.
Okay, what went on there?
Well, that's when I actually have the participants start to get into the positions.
All right, so I guess this is where your first training starts. Is that right?
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay, so
And
tell me about that night, the night Kama Sutra class.
so when we first got there, it was very lovely. It was dim lighted. There was candlelight. There were the mats available on the side.
Some incense.
Some incense. So we grabbed a mat, and there was quite a few positions that we did, about 3 before
Okay.
this
So
particular
how did
position.
you demonstrate the positions to them?
I have an associate that helps me.
Okay, so then what happened? Where did things go wrong here?
We got into a position that was difficult.
Okay, what position is that?
It's called the suspended union.
And
Let me
so
see
we
the
could show
picture of
you.
the position. This position?
Indeed, yes, that is the position.
I'm supporting her weight.
Right. You're supposed. I see that you're that from this that you're supposed to be able to support. Can anybody do this?
Only if they choose to do it.
Right.
And then if they realize that they are incapable of doing it, then they tend to not do it.
It became very uncomfortable.
It requires the man to support the entire body weight of the woman standing.
Correct. And they have the option not to do it. I tell them in advance, this is a situation that could potentially land you.
I don't understand in a 3-day seminar, when this is day 1, that we start with a difficult position like this. I mean, there's thousands of positions, right?
And they get more advanced.
I understand, but we're day 1 in a 3-day event.
It's a complex art.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
I lost control and I couldn't hold her weight anymore.
Right.
And we both honestly didn't know what to let go of first.
Right.
She fell backwards and I fell down on top of her on the floor.
And where were you when all that happened?
And later.
Okay, so what goes on with donkeys in Parker, Arizona?
Well, there's just a lot of donkeys.
Just wild donkeys?
Wild, yeah.
Really? So what is it that they were doing in your neighborhood?
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Sharon and Levi Thompson, who are suing Asher Griffin for negligence.
Some of these are pretty easy to do. From these pictures, these are pretty easy to do.
As the Thompsons explained, we did do more simple positions prior to the...
So what happened?
I had her suspended. I had her, she was, I was standing up and supporting her weight.
You were doing this?
Right, and my hands had her feet.
Right.
And her arms were around my neck.
Right.
But at some point, my arms started to shake and my leg cramped up.
Have you ever had to hold her like that before?
Not with the feet, no.
Not to that extent, Your Honor. We're not prudes, but we hadn't done that before.
Okay. And so then what happened?
So I lost control and I couldn't hold her weight anymore.
Right.
And we both honestly didn't know what to let go of first.
Right.
She fell backwards and I fell down on top of her on the floor.
And where were you when all that happened?
I was on my way to help them because I had 6 other couples I was dealing with.
Right.
These two,
what was your assistant doing? Was she helping?
She was also helping other couples. And these two were bickering the entire day.
They were bickering. No, I don't know about that day. We're talking about this time when this incident happened. Was there bickering going on with them?
Absolutely. I was explaining safety precautions.
We were not bickering. We were trying to figure out, we were talking to each other, trying to figure out what to do.
I want to ask, what were they bickering about?
Something to do with their children, something to do with the food, the room, the environment. There was always
Wait. You're saying that they're now finally there learning these positions, which they did 2 or 3 of them, you said, without a problem, but all of a sudden they start fighting about their children in the house and the food.
It had been building up throughout the night.
Right.
Other participants were noticing it.
Right.
We were trying to keep everything calm. We didn't want to address it directly because we didn't want to...
Why didn't you just say something to them? We need everybody's attention, please.
Because we're trying to set a particular mood that's calm.
Okay, but if they're not creating and being a part of that mood, why not say, folks, we all want to be on the same page. We're teaching you loving environment. We're trying to bring you closer together, not take you further apart. Did you ever say that?
I didn't want to embarrass them.
Okay, so no, you didn't say that.
I was going to say it after the class.
Okay.
And
were
Your
you
Honor,
bickering?
We've been together for 25 years. We're just very blunt with each other.
Right. Were y'all bickering during the whole time?
No, we were trying to figure out how to do these things at our age.
Right.
We were very frustrated.
Yes.
Right.
And
we're in the middle of this extraordinary and challenging position.
Nobody put a gun to your head.
Right.
What?
They had the option to not do it. I told the class, and they didn't hear me when I said, if this is something you cannot do, please do not do it.
Well, were you at all concerned about their age?
Absolutely.
Okay, so did you say that to them? When you're teaching them and showing them how to do it, I'm a little concerned. Maybe you shouldn't do this because of your age. Did you say that?
No.
Well, I said it to the class. I didn't want to...
What did you say to the class? Let me hear what you said to the class.
If you are not comfortable based on any sort of physical inabilities to do this act, you should not do it. I didn't want to specify to them because I didn't want them to stand out as like the older couple.
Were you the oldest couple there?
Yes.
Yes.
There was a lot of younger couples there, which is why we assumed that they would come over and help us.
Right. Because the young folks didn't have a problem with it. Huh?
Well, there wasn't a problem until we got into it.
Right.
How could we make that decision
How do we get
before
out?
we got into it?
Right.
Yeah.
So then you got injured.
Yes.
Yes.
And what did
And
you
we
do?
couldn't get out of it.
Say what?
And then we couldn't get out of it.
Out of the position?
Yeah, that's why I was injured. We weren't sure what to do, and
So
then
did
I
you
fell.
help them out of the position?
I started coming towards him when I saw that his arms were shaking. At that point, I figured he would have put her down carefully prior to getting to that point.
Right.
But clearly, he was allowing himself to be strained.
Right.
And then eventually, he gave way, and I couldn't get there in time.
Right. But once they fell, did you help them to get?
Absolutely. I called 911 immediately.
Did you help them up?
Absolutely.
He helped you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so-
I hurt my neck and my back, and I didn't want to move too much.
Right.
and
Did
so-
y'all go to the hospital?
Yes,
did.
Both
that
of you?
night.
My whole weight was on top of her. She took the brunt of,
Right.
of both of
And that happened with the force of the fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was actually told that I had to go through 12 classes of chiropractic to fix
Right.
my
I
back.
don't listen to what you were told unless somebody is out there to tell me. And that's not why you're suing. You're actually suing because you want your money back.
Yes.
That's correct.
You're
because
not
of the
suing for your
experience.
injuries.
No.
And why do you think you should get your money back?
We were only there a day, and the day that we were there, we didn't
It
feel...
was a horrible experience.
I understand. I question whether or not you have the training to be teaching what you're teaching people. And for day one of a 3-day event, that there's a lot of easy Kama Sutra positions from what I've been reading, and from even these images, if these are even real positions, that they could have been doing day one so you could see what they were capable of learning. Because the bottom line wasn't to get that one position right. The bottom line was we were supposed to get closer. So there was a lot of easy stuff that they could have been doing to get closer. You should have known better. I'm ready to rule. Judgment for the plaintiffs in the amount of $540. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the co-plaintiffs. The defendant is ordered to pay $540.
Go to someone who knows what they're doing if you're going to take Kama Sutra at our age.
I did ultimately bring them together, and that's what matters.
Coming up,
I just went to sleep, woke up 5 in the morning,
Right.
and my neighbor just knocking on the door, just yelling at me, telling me to come outside, and I'm in my robe. And
You're in your what?
I'm in my robe, Your Honor, and he
Okay.
wanted me to come outside in the middle of the street
Right.
and yell at me about his damage, and the
Right.
car looked just the same.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Adam Benson is suing his neighbor, Calvin Decker, in the amount of $1,000. Mr. Benson claims he woke up to a damaged car and says Mr. Decker is to blame for not securing his trash can from wild donkeys.
Mr. Benson, you're suing Mr. Decker for $1,000 for negligence that resulted in property damage. Is that right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, and how do you know the defendant?
We're neighbors, Your Honor.
Your neighbors. So I thought I read something about donkeys in your neighborhood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what was going on with it? Where are we, in Arizona?
No, we're in Parker, Arizona.
Parker,
specifically, yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay, so what goes on with donkeys in Parker, Arizona?
Well, there's just a lot of donkeys.
Just wild donkeys?
Wild, yeah.
Really? So what is it that they were doing in your neighborhood?
They come looking for food.
Right.
So specifically, they look for trash bins.
Okay.
And it's very easy for them to kick them down and
So
get
they
the food
kick
in
over
there.
your trash bins?
See, I didn't know this moving in immediately upon moving in.
Right.
But I did shortly find out that it was windy
Right.
and they had donkeys.
Right.
And so it was told to me, you put a big rock on top of your trash bin.
So what happened this time?
I woke up at around 4:30 a.m.
Okay.
I realized it's Tuesday, which is the garbage disposal day.
Okay.
They come and take the trash bins at 5 a.m. So I take the garbage bin out, and I step outside, and I see a knockdown garbage bin, and I get closer, and my hood is damaged.
On your car?
On my car.
So when you park on the street?
I park on the street, yes, outside of my house.
You have pictures?
Yes,
Let me
I
see
do,
pictures.
if I can give it to the bailiff.
Do you park on the street too?
No, I park in my driveway, Your Honor.
Do you have a driveway?
Everybody
I've
parks
heard, yes.
on the block. They use their garage and their
Except
driveway.
him.
Coming up,
I don't use my imagination. This is court. You're supposed to bring evidence. I'm supposed to review the evidence, weigh the evidence, and make a decision.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Adam Benson, who is suing Calvin Decker for negligence.
What is this?
Those are the dents that was caused by
You can't
the
even-
trash
Okay, but
can
I
falling
don't know
down.
what this is.
We don't know what, how the car
excuse
looked.
me?
I'm sorry,
What
Your
is
Honor.
this?
Well,
gotta
if you
do
can
better
see
than
that,
this.
like the
Well, I
black.
see damage, but I want to see where your car was, where his garbage can was. I want to see all of that.
Right.
Let me see it.
I do have a video of my
Okay.
house and
Okay.
a certain
Okay, let me see the
somebody.
video.
Yeah.
Did he give you the
bailiff,
video, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see the video.
So that right there is a donkey. As you can see, it's in our yard right there.
Right.
It's eating our grass. That is our
Right.
grass. That is my house. That I live
That's
with my
the
family.
backyard.
Yeah, that's my backyard.
So what? Okay, I see the donkey, and what else am I gonna see?
Basically that is just my.
Where's the street?
Well, the picture of the hood, Your Honor, if we can go
Right.
back to that,
I
please.
don't even know if that's your hood.
Thank you.
Well,
I have no idea what car
I
this
do
is.
have invoice here.
Did you ever
for
see
the-
his car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me what happened the day you got out there. You saw your damage. What did you do?
Now, see, that on Monday night, I
Right.
had work. I got home around 2.
2 in the morning.
Now, my son should have taken the trash can out,
Right.
which he didn't.
Okay.
So I just tried to put it out.
Okay.
Mistakenly, I didn't put the rock on top.
Right.
So I didn't think much of it. I just went to sleep, woke up 5 in the morning,
Right.
and my neighbor just knocking on the door, just yelling at me, telling me to
Right.
come outside. And I'm in my robe. And
You're in your what?
I'm in my robe, Your Honor, and he
Okay.
wanted me to come outside in the middle of the street and
Right.
yell at me about his damage. And the
Right.
car looked just the same.
Right.
To be
So
honest,
you didn't see
It did not
I didn't
look
see
the
much
same.
damage.
You
It
didn't
didn't
see
look
any
like much.
damage?
Not.
Did
I
anybody
did.
bring me a picture of the rock?
Your Honor, if I could please
Any
show you
rocks?
my invoice.
What hit your car?
The trash can.
No pictures.
We have the hood. But
I don't use my
have the-
imagination. This is court. You're supposed to bring evidence. I'm supposed to then review the evidence, weigh the evidence, and make a decision. I got a picture of some damage on some car. I have no idea what that car is. You didn't even bring me your registration to show that you own a blue car. Nothing.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
It just seems to me, I'm just thinking though. You say you got these wild donkeys that come up and down the street. They're knocking over people's garbage cans. They're eating trash or whatever. I wouldn't want my... Plus, the garbage man is coming down. Do you know what the garbage man has done to my house when he comes down the back of the alley? They knocked the roof off of the garage down there, have run over the recycle bin. And I would never have my car out when wherever the garbage man comes. So you got to deal with garbage man, rocks, and donkeys, and garbage cans. You shouldn't have had your car parked out there. You had a driveway. I'm ready to rule. Just for the defendant. Good luck to you both.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
My block is beautiful, but the donkeys aren't the only asses on my street. So, thank you.
Probably should start a neighborhood watch or something.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.